There's something inside of you that is so rare, so precious, so ancient, so beautiful, so powerful, that there are forces in this world, forces on this planet. There are powers in this world that will stop at nothing to deny you access to those forces. What is it? What is it that lives within you that holds so much power? The power of divinity is the power that frees us from fear. The power of divinity is the power that is inherent in the very definition of divinity, the ability to transcend our perceived limitations, to become more than the limits that we have thought were true in the past. When we look at the world around us, we are living a time of extremes, and I think that is obvious to most people. In many respects, all of those extremes and more have become diversions in our lives. They become the distractions by design that have been implemented to keep us distracted from the power that lives within us. And for the most part, they have been effective in the past. But for right now, I'm acknowledging that the conversation I'm having with you is not always easy, but it's necessary because we're living a time of extremes. This is not business as usual. The extremes that we're seeing, they're unsustainable. They can't go on forever. The world cannot sustain the tension that we're living right now. And it won't, because as I mentioned in episode 1, we're in the midst of a process. It has a beginning and an end and a sequence. But if all of your energy is focused and spun up in the fear and uncertainty of the events happening and the feeling there's nothing you can do about it, that will effectively distract you or me or anyone, we're in this together, from awakening the power of our own divinity. Now, I'm saying this for a reason, because you have been conditioned to believe, as have I, and we're still teaching our young people today, that we are a flawed form of life, F-L-A-W-E-D, flawed, that we're a flawed form of life. And because of our flaws, we need something outside of our bodies to be the best version of ourselves, to be competitive in the world. And that something means that we are seeing ourselves as victims, and out there somewhere there's a savior. It is the goal of the struggle between good and evil to deny our divinity. Why? Why would there be so much effort over thousands of years to keep us distracted from this power? And if you think that's not true, I want you to think about this. The powers that be will stop at nothing to keep you and me distracted. Nations have gone to war against nations to keep you and I distracted. Armies have destroyed armies. Societies have been collapsed. Banking systems have been collapsed. Climate has been engineered. Diseases have been engineered. Lies have been told, lies have been accepted to keep you and I distracted from something inside of us. Why? Why would any powers, any forces, any governments, any organizations expend the energy, the time, the money, the forces to keep us so distracted? And the reason is what I'm going to say to you right now. It's because you are the prize. You are the prize. You're the prize that no one is talking about. It is your humanness and your access through your humanness to your divinity that is worth the time and the energy and the money and the human lives that have been expended to keep you distracted so that you cannot realize the deep truth of who you are, so that you are not willing to accept your own power because you're using that energy to shield yourself from the fear that has been created. You are the prize.